everyone. Today is Tuesday and it is the 3rd of February somehow. I really don't know how. There is a few things that I do want to talk about, and the first thing is that this YouTube channel was never created as a recovery channel or recovery account, and I also have an Instagram account which is just my name. This account is also just my Instagram account that I've had since 2015, maybe 2014. So it's not I'm not a recovery I'm not a recovery person. I think it's tricky because my experience of struggling with my health has been a part of my journey, and I started this channel when I moved abroad. I moved to Turkey and I went there alone, and I thought, oh my god, let's document this and start a YouTube channel. I've always dreamt of being a YouTuber. I've always, when I was younger, if any of my primary school friends watch this, they will know I used to make people make videos, and I think that some of my friends back then actually deleted the videos because they were embarrassed, but I was just so passionate about making videos. I loved it. I always reminisce about that sometimes, and I think there is one video still on YouTube somewhere. I'll have to find it because it is hilarious. Anyway, I am going off topic here, but I just wanted to say that my YouTube channel is not a tool to help anybody recover. I am just documenting my experience and my journey, and this looks so different for everybody. I am not in a position to offer support and help people. I am just showing the stages and the process of what I'm going through, and maybe one day this can be a helpful tool for somebody, but this isn't solely for people to watch to use as a way to help them get better. I think that if you are struggling, it's important that you get that help professionally, and you don't get that from people online who aren't qualified or are struggling themselves, because that can be very problematic, and I'm very aware of that. And I also just want to say that you really do control the scroll. So what you consume on social media is ultimately down to you, and the algorithm, the social media stuff is very scary. It is very scary. But personally, why can't I say that properly? Personally, myself, I would never sit and watch a video if I found it to be upsetting or harmful to me. And I definitely do not follow people who I find unhelpful or watch content that upsets me, and I definitely do not comment on stuff that I don't particularly like. Personally, for me, if I don't like something, that's okay. I will just move on, control the scroll, find something else to watch. I would never comment on things in a negative approach or manner either, because first of all, you don't know that person and you don't know what's going on behind the screen. You are just seeing a glimmer of somebody's life, and there is multifactorial things going on in people's lives that you don't see, and it's just important to remember that. But anyway, let's cut to the chase. I would not comment on something if I didn't enjoy it or I didn't find it helpful. But if I watch something and I think, wow, that's really cool, or that's really good, or I see a recipe and I'm like, wow, that looks amazing, or I try the recipe, I will go back and I will say, thank you so much for sharing that was insane. And yeah, I will just give positive comments to people and never sort of judge or critique something without knowing the full picture. And I would never do it behind a screen anyway. I think that it's too easy for people to sit behind a screen and think that they know what's happening, but but in reality it's really just a small picture. But then I also understand that when you do post on social media, you are putting yourself in a vulnerable position where you need to be strong to read, see and take on comments from people, because at the end of the day people can say what they want to say, and I'm not kind of saying that they can't, because they can. We can all say whatever we like, but I just think that sometimes it can be, what's the word? I'm not sure, but I hope that you know what I mean. So anyway, I just want to also make a point that take or leave whatever from videos. Don't take things personally. Don't compare. I know that these things are all so easy to say, but I just think that it's important to also take a step back from social media at times. I don't have TikTok, I don't have Facebook, I don't have Snapchat. I deleted them before Christmas and I haven't had them since, and I do feel pretty good about it. But I do love YouTube. YouTube is, I don't know, I really do like YouTube. So that was a big ramble. If you did listen to my little ramble, then thank you. I really do appreciate it, and I am on a journey. I am in a very bad place at the moment. I am going to be open and honest. I am not doing well. I am not progressing. I've probably gone backwards. No, I have gone backwards, and that's why these videos should not be used as a way to help yourself get better. I am literally just documenting because one day I want to look back and I want to see the progress and the journey, because life is a journey, and without these bad experiences, the bad things in life are just a product of the journey of life, and unfortunately we have to go through these times and hardships and difficult experiences. It's just the way that things go, and this is where I'm at, and I'm just kind of accepting that now, but also know that I need to work incredibly hard and seek support and get help where I can. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say.